Here's a question. What do you think would be the greatest possible good that God could work in your life? What would that look like? I want to suggest the answer to that question is that God would work in your life and shape your life for your destiny. In other words, to fulfill His purpose for your life. You know, this is a thing that motivates me more than anything else. What gets me out of bed in the morning, why I might sacrifice, pray, fast, go without some things. It's all in order for me to fulfill the purpose for which God put me on the planet, the reason I have breath today. For me, everything else is of limited significance to that one great cause and purpose for my life. And God is constantly at working in our hearts and in our lives to shape us for the plan He has for us. And every trial I face, that's the way I look at it. Every day, God has designed it to shape me to fulfill His plan for my life. And this is a pattern of Scripture. You think of Moses, 40 years in the desert. Think of David running from a mad king, javelins being thrown at him. Think of Joseph in a pit and in the prison. What was that all about? Well, we know God was working in each and every one of their lives so they would fulfill His purpose and be people of significance and of influence. So God is at work in your life today. Everything you're facing, He's moving you towards the great future that He has for your life. I read this about Sir Isaac Newton, that great scientist. He discovered the laws of motion, would you believe, when he had to work from home during the Great Plague of London. Expect new discoveries for your life during this time of lockdown. God can work it for such incredible good. One of my favorite comments that I say to a lot of people is that there are seeds of greatness in every single human being, including you. Please don't limit what's in you because you're made in the image of God. He makes no junk within you as abilities and talents. And through this season, through every crisis, God is wanting to bring those things to the surface and to the fore. So you be the person He has called you to be. Now, I'm not talking greatness in the world's sense of fame and popularity and money and position and power. No, not at all. I'm talking about kingdom of God greatness, which is different. It can be greatness in prayer, working with children, in media. It could be in hospitality. It could be in loving the unlovely. There's so many areas in which it could be being a mother, a father, being a mentor, getting alongside people, being a Barnabas. Look, it's endless, the greatness that God has called us to. But, my definition of greatness, the ultimate definition, is that you fulfill the purpose of God for your life. It's as simple as that. Faithfulness to God's call is greatness. And guess what? We can all do that. We don't have to do what anyone else is doing. We just have to do what God has called us to do. And every circumstance, every situation, this is my message, is God is shaping you to bring forth the greatness that is in you.